Welcome to Maine Public News Connect, original news stories from Maine Public Radio, airing weekly in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Somali, and English. I'm your host, Ari Snider. Today is Friday, December 1st, and here are the week's top stories. State lawmakers are considering several proposals to reform the minimum wage for farm workers. After listening sessions with more than 30 farmers in the wild blueberry, potato, and dairy industries, members of a legislative committee say Maine producers are paying an average of $17 per hour. But some growers say a new law could require them to pay overtime and instead want to pay workers a wage per unit of crop harvested that is exempted from the minimum wage. Another committee report included feedback from more than 70 farm workers who broadly supported increasing the minimum wage to compensate for the lack of benefits and labor rights given to farm workers. The number of chronically absent students in Maine fell slightly last year. According to newly released data from the Maine Department of Education, more than 27% of students were chronically absent during the 2022-2023 school year, a decline from more than 31% the year before. A spokesperson for the Maine Department of Education said the numbers are in line with nationwide trends and noted that stress and other mental health issues have played a role in some students feeling less engaged at school. A student is considered chronically absent if they miss more than 10% of the school year, counting both excused and unexcused absences. More than a third of voting age residents in Maine participated in the November election, according to preliminary figures from the Secretary of State's office. Just over 410,000 ballots were cast on November 8th, as voters weighed in on 8 statewide referendum questions as well as local races. That is 37% of the state's voting age population. It's well below the 62% of voting age adults who cast ballots last year during an election when the governor's office, 2 congressional races, and all seats in the state legislature were being decided. MaineHousing is launching a new program aimed at helping first-generation home buyers with education, cash assistance, and below-market mortgages. To qualify for the program, buyers must have never owned a home previously. Another requirement is that the buyer has not lived in a home owned by their parents or legal guardians. After completing financial literacy and homebuyer education classes, participants will qualify for a $10,000 grant toward a down payment and closing costs. For more information, visit MaineHousing.org. This has been Maine Public News Connect. We'll see you next time. Thank you to our excellent community partners for supporting and contributing to this program. Maine Public News Connect has been made possible by individual supporters and foundations from across Maine, as well as Koo and Patricia Yuen, cPort Credit Union, Hannaford Supermarkets, MaineHousing, and IDEXX. Maine Public News Connect is made possible by Koo and Patricia Yuen, committed to bridging cultural differences in our communities.
Juntos. Ensemble.
Warajir.
Junto.
cPort Credit Union. Together.
Hannaford Supermarkets, celebrating the diversity of its employees, customers, and communities, and committed to fostering a welcoming environment. Together, they're greater than groceries. Learn more at hannaford.com.
If you're struggling financially due to COVID-19, the Maine Homeowner Assistance Fund can provide the support you need. Free federal relief for past or present home costs. Apply today and keep your family safe and your home secure.
You can compare plans and get financial help to lower your cost at coverme.gov, a resource for finding health insurance that fits at a price that works.